hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and these are the pros and cons of Nokia 3, the first Nokia smartphone to be sold in India in the retail market. Let's start off with the pros. It has an amazing build, unlike any other phones in its price segment. Rounded metal frame with plastic back panel, a 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass that merges seamlessly with the metal frame. It's definitely a beauty in its own way. Next, it has a 5-inch laminated and polarized HD display. Yes, Full HD resolution would have been great, but this is good enough for a retail phone. Despite the low resolution, display quality is good with vivid colors, good viewing angles, and decent sunlight legibility with 450 nits of brightness. It has a cooler display when compared to other phones. It has an 8-megapixel camera on the rear and front with f2.0 aperture. Both the cameras are wide angle, has accurate color reproduction and fast capturing speeds. In the camera department, it does live up to our expectations. With some bug fixes, it can be even better. Check out my camera review and camera comparison with Redmi Note 4 for more information on that. Nokia 3 comes with stock Android 7.0 Nougat out of the box. As it's pure stock Android, there isn't anything new, but the UI is very responsive, just like the Moto phones. In fact, it is slightly better than Moto C+, which ships with the same processor. Probably the best thing about Nokia 3 is it has good memory management. Because of that, apps that you use very frequently will stay in memory and open much quickly, so you won't notice much of a lag. Yes, Nokia 3 has a dedicated SD card slot, so you can use 2 SIMs and SD card all at once. You get 10 GB of free space for your user apps and data, and that's definitely not sufficient. But fortunately, we have adaptive storage feature. So we can use the SD card as internal storage and install apps on the SD card. This is a feature that I really miss on Redmi 4 and all the Xiaomi phones. Nokia 3 has all the basic sensors including gyroscope, compass, FM radio and even an NFC. This is probably the first phone with an NFC under 10,000 rupees. Once Android Pay is launched in India, we can use it to make cardless transactions. Another thing that I like is the guaranteed software updates for 2 years. Will they really do it or not has to be seen, but it's great if they could do it even for a budget phone. Now let's look at the cons. The first thing that I don't like about this phone is the price. In the retail market, it might be reasonable, but considering phones like Redmi 4 and Moto C+, a price tag of 8,000 rupees would have been more digestible. This phone sports a MediaTek MTK6737 quad-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz. These are the benchmark scores. It is super low-end processor. If you use a lot of apps or if you switch between multiple apps, your phone will slow down a lot. It's also a bad choice for gaming as you can't play any high-end games. Cameras on this phone are great for taking photos, but due to the low specs, this phone can only record in 720p. In a way, it does better than Moto C+, but still far behind the Redmi 4. The next con is the smaller battery. This phone is powered by a 2630 mAh non-removable battery. It can barely last you a day on normal usage. I got a screen on time of 3 hours on average. A 10 watts charger is more like a standard these days, but with this phone, you get a 5 watts charger. It takes around 2.5 hours to charge completely, and considering the price, they should have done better. So with all that said, should you buy it? I don't think so. Yes, it's a decent phone with good cameras, but I'll suggest you to go with a Redmi 4 or a Redmi Note 4. If it was me, I'll definitely buy the Redmi Note 4. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, complaints, compliments or want me to make any specific video, shout out to me by commenting below this video and I'll try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I am Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.